I just found the worst Scratch forum discussion. I'm gonna read it all. Remove fast food sprites. Why? It encourages kids to eat fast food, and they are unhealthy. So, yes. How does it encourage users to eat fast food? They see fast food, then, oh, looks delicious. 10 more days. If the user has never eaten or seen fast food previously, they won't think it's delicious as they didn't know what it is. If they had previously but didn't like it, they won't because they don't like it. If they did like it previously, they would want to eat it anyway, even without the sprites. In no scenario would the sprites specifically make them want to eat fast food. But if they just look at it, they will want to cry and eat it. But I talk about people who did not. What if they try to stop eating them and then they see sprites and feel hungry? 10 more days for the 8th day of Ramadan. Semi-support, I will call it ridiculous, but that happens whenever I read Garfield, so I know from personal experience that OP has a valid, albeit ridiculous point. Still, removing fast food sprites, since it encourages people to eat fast food, isn't a very good reason and not a very good solution, since people could just draw their own. I agree, like whose brain works like that? I think this topic is a joke, to be honest. They won't grow it if they forget about them, or if they don't know them. And what if they think Scratch supports them? Have you ever tried eating burger in front of a kid? This is not a joke suggestion. The reason is completely ridiculous. By this logic, we should remove all fast food images for existence, because a kid will see them and want to eat those unhealthy foods. Furthermore, fast food isn't unhealthy unless you eat a lot of it. Should you only eat a bit at a time, it's not unhealthy. Does anyone actually think like this? Support fast food is bad for kids, and instead it should be replaced with vegetables. Grabbing with pizza powder is bad because it encourages people to eat pizza. It should have been a vegetable shop instead. Also, kids aren't gonna eat 100 pizza slices just because they see a pizza on the screen. No, because it's a kid website for kids. A good solution. I have no idea how we're still posting through this. Wow. Yes, but how does that exactly matter? You just explained that your reasoning makes no sense to why. Just because a kid sees it, it doesn't mean they'll suddenly eat 1,000 tons of pizza. And no, if that happened, I'd be mad you took away my childhood. Removing the fast food sprites would basically have no impact on encouraging kids to eat fast food. The industry is so large and widespread that every form of media has at least some reference to fast food. Not to mention the controversy of removing these sprites. Whenever most kids think of food, they think of things like burgers and chicken and stuff like that. Removing these will make the imagination process harder for kids since they don't know how to draw a burger in scratch and they want to create a part of a burger. And with your argument, we might as well remove the cheesy puff fries because they're all healthy and make kids think of food. TLDR, unnecessary and cause problems instead. 100% chance that this is a joke, or it could be the most Gen Z thing ever. What does that have to do with anything? I'm a kid right now. That's ironic. Let's remove forums because it's highly addicting to kids. No support. Food is just food. Just because they see some images doesn't mean it's encourages kids to do it. How so? Page 2. No, it isn't. Why would we remove the forums? They're used for discussions and Scratch-related topics. I sent that sentence. Why? I know it can be addictive, but removing it isn't an option. We need a place to discuss about Scratch. Support. Fast foods aren't good for younger children, and not sure why the Scratch team added despite the Scratch sprite library. Oh, what? The only time fast foods are unhealthy is if you eat too much for them once. I have no reason as to the Scratch team would add them to the sprite library, but at this point there is no reason to remove them. At the end of that post, it says /J. That means they are joking. Let's remove the dog spite. It encourages children to get many dogs. Let's remove dot. It can make kids think that dogs can wear spacesuits. No support. How much effects does some fast food sprites have on kids? Well, it's a high chance there was a fast food restaurant nearby, like USA. They have so many McDonald's. Bro, I just checked. The only thing that could be classified as fast food in the sprite library is taco. No other fast food here. Fast food is okay if you eat enough healthy food as well. The obese people in America suffering from being fat and eating unhealthily tend to either overeat or eat too much fast food while taking breaks. Fast food isn't necessarily bad if you eat plenty of other food as well. Let's not start censoring everything, okay? Either you or your parents should be taking responsibility for what you eat, not the scratch costume dialogue. What kind of Mandela effect even is this? There is only one fast food sprite, taco, bro. No support. In what way is this good at all? I see nothing this could do other than make people mad at that scratch team, and maybe even you. You underestimate my power. Vegans. Let's remove the squirrel spices and what make kids want to eat a squirrel. Okay, but seriously, there will be no kid that would do this. So why do the same with the food? Because we are supposed to eat food. Yeah, but showing an 8 to 12-year-old kid a slice of pizza will not go, I want a pizza, since they will wait until a couple of days and then they can have pizza. The food in Garfield was gross to me, but no support. That's not a good reason. At some point, people have seen fast food because ads and billboards or just on Scratch can be used a lot. There's nothing wrong with someone to see fast food. It's not really encouraging to eat it. It's just there. And if you are on Scratch, you most likely have seen fast food before. Or a taco. Page 3. I mean all bad food in general, like donuts and cheesy puffs and I guess cake and muffin. They say desserts are healthy food. That's not fast food. Who's seen a donut and cheese puffs and decides to start binge eating them until they get healthy? There's no way for a kid to get it unless from a friend or their house. For a friend, you want to be able to get that much from your house. You've seen it before. There's nothing wrong with seeing things that are unhealthy. None of those are bad. They are unhealthy. Looking at food can instill a want for it, yes, but just because the kid wants it doesn't mean the kid wants to overuse it. A little or some bad food isn't necessarily bad for a kid anyways. Above, so no support. Yeah, what if the new Scratch wanted to make a game of avoiding junk food? You know kids don't buy fast food on their own, right? They don't have credit cards they can use or fast food apps or cars. Parents buy food. Reminds me to get the McDonald's app. Chick-fil-A. Good point, another reason not support. Dairy Queen, Hellbake. I've never eaten for those places in edit. Airy Korean barbecue. Wendy's. What the burger? Wendy's. Mr. John Cena, are you all about that meme here? Yes, very yes. Okay, guys, I think we should be on the topic now. Just saying, because you might never know what goes through some of these kids' heads. Page 4. Yes. Let's remove all spice related to any food because it controls images of food, which could cause overeating. No support for this reason. The OP must have developed some intense eating of eating yourself. No support. Although I am a fast food addict, I don't just see a burger spite and go, "Hey mom, can I have a BK stacker?" This message was not endorsed by Burger King or any restaurant for that matter. I see the point in doing this. No, okay. Everyone gets a BK stacker, tiny dancer, 2 linebackers, to each their own, burger swagger, satisfactory buffet. I see the point in doing this, but I don't think it will have the effect the OP intends. And the desserts, especially the cake, candles, fire hazard, because they have too much sugar. And every other food because people could be allergic. That's not good. And all the fantasy ones because a kid could see it think, I'm going to catch myself a terror as a pet and run away to find a terror in the woods and never come back. Jellyfish can sing, so get that smiling sprite off my screen. And dots because, well, we don't want people to attempt to send their dogs to space. And the bell because, well, if you've seen the new Puss in Boots movie, you will know what I mean. And button 5 because it could be used offensively. And cars because someone could try to drive underage and get a car crash. And the dinosaur because we don't want to trick kids into thinking that dinosaurs are still alive. And a glass of water because glass equals fragile. And all the letters because they could be used to spell the names of browser extensions, which by the way if you didn't know are not on Scratch. And some people are allergic to Scratch, so we need a new mascot. I thought it was serious at first. I'm so glad it's sarcasm. Yeah, it's sarcasm. I do not support deleting almost the entire spy library. Thank you for not appending /s post. Sarcasm is so obvious, guys. Opinions are allowed. Nobody's forcing anyone to use fast food spices, and they shouldn't be forced not to use them either. You forgot about the bugs. People will try to collect every bug they see because they will be curious to how it will work out, and mosquitoes too, which will bite them. They should also remove the fish sprites because they will almost certainly, after seeing the sprite, go out to buy the entire fish market and eat it all. They should eat vegetables instead. They should also even change their cat sprites because it will influence kids to scratch others. Stripes are scary should not be in the sprite library. Seeing penguins can influence kids to try to do club penguin in real life, and it goes to a real iceberg to try and tip it. The tree sprites might also get kids to try and climb and hop between trees. You all forgot Chipotle. I was going to say Bacala Jalpan, but that's a restaurant that sells sweets on the ground floor for some reason. I'm still confused, like how am I supposed to know that? It's just text. Most jokes aren't even that funny. But you can be very tempted though and has concerns that these fast food sprites will cause overeating. You should still support it even though you're addicted to fast foods. You also forgot Burger King. Support. Anytime I see a burger on my screen, a Burger King employee shows up to my house and forces me to eat 5 Whoppers. Whoopers. This must be stopped. Actually, retracting my previous statement, I saw the taco spot and had the sun urge to order Taco Bell. I saw the human starts and have the sun urge to start dating. I saw the bird spot and now want to put duck life around. I am on a seafood diet. I see food, I eat it. But for real though, just because something isn't healthy doesn't mean it should be removed from existence. If this were the case, every human, cake, cheesy puff, chicken, crab, dinosaur, donut, earth, fish, frog, guitar, you know what? You get my point. These sprites should also have other uses, like as a background prop or something. It also would be very ideal to let people draw their own fast food sprites, since some foods can be hard to draw. Any food healthy or not can be eaten in excess, so you must remove all foods. A bunch of exclamation points. Page 5. You know what they say? You are what you eat. And I'm a bunch of chicken. So I'm gay now? I know what you mean, and I'm disappointed. Let's get back on topic. This topic is kind of ridiculous, regardless of whether the OP is being said or reporting to be closed. What? How does that relate to the topic? They made an inappropriate joke. But it don't have to be closed. Just because you don't support. Because they said /J. Anyways, it was pretty obvious it was a joke. Unless your mental strength is very weak, you won't be tempted to get a burger just because you see one. And say you do eat one. What are the changes? You're gonna start eating 5 of them every day or something like that. Reporting to be closed. Simply seeing fast food will not make you automatically eat some. It's not unhealthy unless you eat too much of it. This will make projects that already have these sprites. This will get their attention faster. Is this supposed to be a joke suggestion? No support for the reasons below. No, well, no. You or your parents should be responsible for your diet, not Scratch. But young kids do. Fast food contains a lot of unhealthy ingredients like sugar, saturated fats, trans fats, a lot of calories. While eating fast food once a week will not pose any harm in the short run. Once you start regulating during cheat meals, all these ingredients can come back to haunt your body. No, they will stay. And if you don't support it, they don't have to be closed. Not if Scratch is the reason. Bruh, you kidding me? Would you be mad if it was a game from New Scratcher about a wing jump food? Now I am king! Duplicate. Don't say something is a duplicate unless it's AFT or it really is a duplicate. Unless it is educational, which is what Scratch is all about. Young children's brains do not work like that. If you don't eat too much of it, you will be fine. Like eating fast food once per month. Yes, it will stay, but by your logic, it will make kids want to eat fast food. Page 6. Sugar isn't specifically unhealthy, not to mention too much of anything can be bad. If you drink a ton of water, you die as well. Otherwise, no one would eat apples or oranges. Hopefully this is just a gift of some well-known person, not someone very specific. That person is really pushing the limits of appropriate content right now. It's Kylie Jenner stand Twitter confused meme. Well, don't think that way. How come? I would love to hear this. Just get raised and be better. One of the thumbnails on one of your celebrity parents projects is iffy. Let me add to the list of people responding to this. Young kids won't be immediately granted access to food solely because they went, hey, that looks good. That doesn't particularly address that kids won't just overeat because they saw something. I don't think I need to say much here. If they stay in projects using it, why should they even be removed in the first place? If parents let scratch be the sole reason kids become extremely unhealthy, that's just entirely the parents' fault. An image dictating food habits is just bad parenting. Another thing to add: have you heard of anything like this happening to Scratch user? Someone getting extremely unhealthy because of a sprite in the sprite library. We should get rid of the banana sprite. They cause a high blood sugar spike and can kill you if we eat too much. Not too much makes you have potassium poison and after a lot of radiation poisoning. That's not safe. Scratch is responsible for kids' parents who let them eat too much of anything they show. Having fast food isn't bad, just don't eat too much. It's the parent's job to not let their kid get an eating disorder or to help him with it. Not Scratches. No kid is looking at a burger and think, I want to eat too much of that every day because it looks good. Girl, where? By that logic, please remove the trampoline sprite. It makes me wish I had a giant trampoline in my house when I say it. Yeah, let's go check the suggestions forum. No, please, don't remove the cute dog. Relatable. Good idea, let's remove the diamonds too because they make people greedy. And the taco, and the donut, and the unicorn. Okay, maybe don't mention all those. Let's remove the rainbow because they could be colorblind. Or we could remove the text too because people can type inappropriate things. Hello, Nintendo H-Top, the 3DS homebrew software. Yes, that is what I said. Page 7. Bro, are you being sarcastic? Honestly, what's been going on with the suggestion thread this month? I have no idea at this point. It might be something to do with April Fools, but then you're meant to make joke posts only on that day. They could be impatient or something. Or it could be something to do with Scratch becoming active this month. Hello? It is me, famous YouTuber Grip Patch. I have noticed this suggestion and have given it the rank of very good. I will be adding this soon for this new Scratch update. Be sure to enter the Subway Sweepstakes promo this month to get an exclusive sneak peek at Scratch. $4. We should also remove the car and motorbike as well, because it can encourage kids to steal their parents' vehicles. And the guy playing American football should also be removed because it could encourage kids to run into other people pretending to be a football player. Also the trampoline as well, because they're dangerous, and it could encourage them to play on it. Dangerous animals like lions, bears, sharks, and jellyfish also needs to be removed because it could encourage kids to go near them and get killed. These make about as much sense removing the fast food sprite because it's unhealthy. It does not encourage users to eat fast food, and the scratching does not add features specifically to care about users' health. Obviously, it couldn't be more obvious. Hello, I am Mr. M.R.S., inventor of scratch.com website. Unfortunately, our sponsors at the Burger King Corporation have rejected these suggestions. For our next update, all sprites will be turned to Whopper sandwich. Thank you, and be sure to look out for the new Scratch 3.5 at participating locations. Yeah, I think we saw your first unfunny post. You'll also see me becoming typical. What? No, hear me out. We remove all Scratch because if kids see it, they'll stop doing schoolwork and they get extremely addicted to Scratch. I wonder what will be the third in this epic trilogy. Fast food isn't poisonous. It's up to the parents to choose what kids eat. And if they eat fast food every now and then, it's not gonna kill them. I know I was on Scratch at 6 years old, and I can say the existence of fast food sprites hasn't influenced my eating habits whatsoever. I don't support. This seems a bit extreme, but if this actually is a thing, why do you think food ads work? It makes you hungry even when you're not there before. It's actual psychology. It could. I don't support. It seems a bit extreme, but I'm just saying to all people who say it isn't a thing, it is. This article describes it well. Food ads make us eat more and should be regulated. Edit. Hey, a link actually works. Links to external sources never work on Scratch. That is talking about a hugely specific topic, advertisements. Your article talks about food advertisements, and obviously those ads are supposed to persuade wants to eat food, but the suggestion wants to eat remove unrealistic pictures of food. It's still the same psychology. I do disagree, it's extreme, but the psychology is a thing. Yes, this is duplicate. Remember that advertisements are supposed to present food in a persuasive way and follow marketing strategies, what pictures don't do. That's a good point. Yeah, I'm not sure why someone would advertise junk food on Scratch. Honey, you call yourself. only portion I can 100% agree with. It can happen, but don't remove it. This feels like saying that we should remove scratch cat because it might make those who are allergic to cat allergic to cat to go touch a cat. So yeah, no support. At this rate, we should remove fast food because it encourages eating, computers because they can get addicting, the web because it can be bad, and anything, no support. What if they want to make a snake game? Oh my god, we should remove the snake game because snakes can be dangerous. Has anyone ever thought about that? Scratch has made a tutorial about making a snake game, but so yeah, we need to stop overthinking these things. In fact, Scratch has these not to just what to do, but to let pro kids program use their imagination and use those sprites. It's not for what you should eat, play with, or touch. There are 150 replies, and this thread should not have gone on for this long. Everything to say here has already been said. Can we let this thread die, please? Reported to never mind, I got it. I already did, and guess what? Nothing. Rest in peace, the suggestion. It takes a while. Let me just mention a lot of accounts will be deleted because they use fast food, so yeah, that. Well, I don't think that would happen, but it is a bad idea. What happens when a spider's named Cake? Then you smash that into someone's face. God damn it. Finally, the last page. I meant NOC! So, King and? Reasons why it won't work. Too many Scratchers have used fast food. They aren't promoting it. Scratch has made a pizza project. Scratch made me be upset. If this goes on where cake cannot be used to name a spice nor cookie, well, then that will lead for a huge amount of accounts to be banned. Scratch can tell us to eat all the time. Birthday cakes. Food can allow new Scratchers to be motivated making games. People will start recommending back, cause pandering, or complaining. There are 10 reasons that it won't work. Yeah, and the crystal, because someone can see it and decide to go to their parents' Amazon account and decide to waste all their money on pure diamonds. And the hedgehog because it has quills, and the speaker because someone could get one and play super loud music that makes them go deaf, and the skeleton because why was a dead body, and the tentacle because trust me, it hurts to get hit in the face one, and the sun because someone could try to look at it and go blind, and lightning because it strikes you, and the fishbowl because they're not good for fish, and the bear because they eat you, and the building because of kid because he had spent all the parents' money on multi-billion-dollar business just to turn to a teddy bear factory and make it go out of business, and the planet because we do not want people going to other planets without helmets, and the banner because we don't actually know that's using that to hit baseballs, and the line because why not, and the laptop because it encourages people to go out and become able to like catch, and the egg because it encourages people to throw eggs at each other, and the wizard girl because people would think as like that who go and cast spells on people, and also Tatiana, Taylor, and Trisha because people could think to start to say, well, I better walk sideways now, try to walk on the walls and fall off and get hurt. Oh my dream ring fat tractor, it doesn't work like that. I think we've had all the productive conversation we'd like to get here. Thanks for the feedback. That was long and stupid. I hated that.